What is up, guys? DigginUpCole here. Welcome to the first episode of DigginUpCole Dig Sonic Generations. Cheesy title. I don't care. Let's start a new game and overwrite the... I have a save file from the plays. Whoopsies. Welcome to Sonic Generations. No one's gonna agree with me when I say the best Sonic game. This is where most people can agree that the Sonic series actually got back from their series of kind of lackluster titles. So, like Sonic 06, I nearly said Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, but we're back in that now, unless they can make a good Sonic game again. Good luck with that. I'm very cynical towards Sega, and I probably shouldn't be, because they do make good games like this, Sonic Generations, and Sonic 1, and Choo Choo Rocket, and Jet Set Radio, and... Why, Sega? Why did you have to not... Why? But I don't want to get sidetracked and start off with saying how Sega's had a bad streak. Or, as you could say, bad blue streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm so sorry. I don't know whether or not to treat this informatively or not. It's the easiest way to spend time filling up dialogue. I'll try and strike a balance because I'm not someone who, particularly enjoys spending a ton of time being informative, but I think it's good for a lot of you who don't play the game. For those of you who don't know how Sonic games work, or the Sonic games of this era, this is actually the 20th anniversary. This game is celebrating the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're approaching the 25th now, which tells you how gold this game is. Yes, it's made of very soft metal. That made sense. Sonic is what I like to call a spectacle platformer, because it has you going very fast and the camera usually pans around to go like, whoa! Taking it real seriously.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it! What?
Sonic, what's that? What's it doing?
Hey! Not cool!
Help us! Sonic!
Where am I?
So, I didn't explain it before. These videos are going to be split up into segments, which you can tell by the title because the title says Classic Era. I'm going to be splitting these videos up into eras and then subsections of the eras by zone for the extra missions for each and mini-bosses. This first video is going to be the Classic Era, then there will be a subsection of the Classic Era for all 3 levels. So, like one for Green Hill Zone, which you're seeing right now. And then there will be different videos for each generation. So for the classic generation, which is the one now, then the Dreamcast generation and the modern generation. And all of those will have 3 separate videos detailing the side missions for every level. So like Green Hill Zone's side missions, which have unlockables and stuff like that. So that's how they're going to work, and there may also be videos detailing bosses and mini-bosses if I don't feel like they fit with the main content. This is Green Hill Zone! Everyone who knows a Sonic can figure that out. Congratulations. Now, I was actually talking about how Sonic was a spectacle platformer, or at least that's what I think it is. It's very flashy in its presentation. It has you going very fast. The camera always tries to get the best angle so you can see everything and be going like, whoa! But what I really like about this, what I really like about Generations is it actually splits up the game into 2 portions, classic levels and then modern levels. Right now I'm playing in a modern level, so I'll explain that first. Modern levels are the faster bits of the game, which really emphasize the spectacle. They split up into 3D and 2D portions, which, this is actually the style that was introduced in Sonic Unleashed, improved upon in colors, and improved upon further in this game. It's really fast. It's honestly what I prefer out of the 2, but most people seem to prefer Classic. I don't know. I like this more because I like spectacle and pretty things more. I'm very shallow. Boost is the biggest mechanic of the modern levels. It's basically, well, a speed boost. Oh god, giant fish. Giant fish, please run away. Oh noes. To gain boost, you have to kill badniks or enemies, collect rings, and do tricks off of the rainbow rings, which you do by using the control stick, and finish by hitting both bumpers, or L1 and R1 if you're playing on a PlayStation controller. I don't know what it is on PC. The PC controls for this game are absolute garbage. Don't play on the PC. I'm not going to be going for the highest ranking for the levels, because I'm going to try and do as much completion of this as possible, just minus the rankings, because I'm not particularly skilled at these sort of games. Am I going to get this under 2 minutes? Yay! That did not take a lot of work on my part.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic! I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
Okay, I have to start talking before the transition's over. It's driving me nuts. I find it incredibly hard to believe that Tails just completely didn't notice that modern Sonic ran past this way, and then classic Sonic, who I didn't get to describe the gameplay of, yay. And classic Sonic is just like, oh, I'm here now. I won't talk, but I'm here now. I'm also cuter, pudgier, my eyes aren't colored, I have shorter spikes. I wish you could actually change the character models for both, so I could play as classic Sonic just all the time. I would love that. I wish that was a thing. Next level we're gonna do Chemical Plant Zone. The game's just telling you, congratulations, you can switch between levels at your whim. You don't have to go through them in order. I'm going to, for the sake of continuity. Yay, continuity. Chemical Plant Zone originated in Sonic 2. It's the second level of Sonic 2. I won't be able to make that trend for long because I have no idea what level Sky Sanctuary is, and I don't count them past a certain point if they're not early in the game. But as you can see, it's a very nice, it's one of my favorite levels aesthetic-wise, because it looks like a dystopian future in a factory, which, oh, it just looks so cool. And I just picked up a red ring. Those unlock artwork and stuff. There's a lot of unlockables in this that, most of the red rings contribute to art and nothing more. But there's a ton of unlockables you can get by doing the side missions, which I know I shouldn't be talking about them now. I don't care. My brain is very scattered. Doing an informative thing is not my forte. So I'm trying it though, because I think it would work well for this style. I really wish the speed boost could be useful here, but it just isn't. Yay, another red ring! I really do like the aesthetic of this level though, because the colors work really nicely with each other. It's just awesome. I freaking love it. No! There's also, in the original chemical plant, and in both, modern and classic of this levels, there's underwater portions. So, you can drown, which is always fun, and it gives you very ominous countdown music. I'm a coward, so I'm not gonna risk going under there, even though it takes 5 seconds. I have a very hard time recovering from those things. Alright. Classic Sonic's gameplay is a 2D... Classic Sonic, his levels are 2D platformers, basically the original Sonic games, except they handle just a tiny bit differently. It feels a lot better than, like, the Sonic 4. Well, right now it's just the 2 Sonic 4 games. It might become a trilogy. I highly doubt it. Really, it's basically the old Sonic games, which hopefully you know, but if you don't... Classic Sonic's gameplay is slightly slower paced, but still has you going fast in areas. It's mostly momentum based, as opposed to the modern levels being all about going fast all the time. It's a nice change of pace, and it contrasts with the modern levels, which we are playing now. I am flying very fast through the sky. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Kool-Aid Man mixed with Macho Man Randy Savage. Brother. Yes, got another red ring. What I love about this game so much, like, it kind of goes without saying, but because it's an anniversary title that's celebrating everything great about Sonic, they did, like, Sonic Team did a phenomenal job with this game. It's, especially considering Sonic 06 was a thing, it's real, and, I mean, Sonic Team didn't work on it, but Sonic Boom was also a thing. It's astonishing to see, like, this level of quality from a game, considering their track record, but it is really, really good. And just having, like, all the old levels is actually really cool. I'm saying actually a lot, I'm noticing. I don't know what levels I prefer. I mean, if I were to pick one, okay, I really shouldn't, cause spoilers and stuff. But, yeah, no, I won't. I was gonna say levels from a bunch of different zones, but I realized I had a little spoiler thing up before. Just because I was gonna say levels. I'm not gonna do that again, because I'm trying not to skip as much content while I do this series, because I don't think that's appropriate for it. I don't know. I'm trying something different for this. It might work, it might not. If it doesn't, I'll start it over. Well, it just made me want to start over. No. Ooh, I'm gonna go down here just for fun. Not because it's the better path, but because it's the flashier path. I like pretty things. Haha, not using booze. Being efficient and probably not getting an S rank. Probably. I don't think I got a time that was good enough. Never mind. I'm very good at this game, and Sonic likes breakdancing, apparently. Congratulations on your 90s-tastic dance moves.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
I have the box for my capture card angled in such a way that during the loading screens and pretty much any other point in the game, the closest light to it gets reflected in the box. So it's like a rave in the box. It's amazing. Rave in a box. Can I have a rave in a box, please? Not a raven in a box, a rave in a box.
Wonderful.
Before I do Sky Sanctuary, I am going to show one of, in my opinion, the most important aspects of this game. These are upgrades, for both Modern and Classic Sonic. I'm not gonna buy all of them, but they basically make the game either easier or harder for you for certain aspects. So like, I can buy this, which is amazing. A lot of these upgrades are really good for both Sonics. You have 100 points to equip them, and you have 5 skill sets. A lot of the time, these things are used to glitch out the game. So like Power Break, in a level in the Dreamcast era, the last level of the Dreamcast era, you can actually completely, not completely break the map, but you can access the beginning area of the map and completely, like, screw up some of the things that are supposed to be loaded in. It's really funny. And in another level, you can make Classic Sonic go 3D. I love glitches so much. It is just a joy. And I'm gonna have to go through a load screen while I switch characters. Rave in a box, rave in a box. Skill shop. What do we have for Classic Sonic only? Just a shield. I won't be using that because I'm so pro that I don't need a shield. Do I have any clips of me being damaged by enemies? If so, put that up on screen right now, please. Welcome to Sky Sanctuary. Quite frankly, the most beautiful level I've ever seen. Ever. It is so gosh darn beautiful. Don't hit me in the spikes. Why? It's... I always love, like, seeing... I love seeing just a bunch of greenery over structures. It's a bit of world design that I always enjoy looking at. Oh hey, secret item box. If you took the lower path. Oh yes, that was the one aspect of Sonic games that I completely forgot to describe. There's different paths for both Modern and Classic, and this has been something the Sonic games have done for most of their games since the beginning, usually with a bit more skill and knowing the level, you can access higher paths, which are normally faster, which meant more for your score, and in this case, more for your rankings. It's a really neat feature, because usually the bottom paths are more littered with spikes and enemies, and it's a more, like, you can clear through it, but it's a bit more of an aggravating time than if you just took a bit of time aside to learn the levels and get through them faster. It's a bit of design that I really like, and I wish more platformers would do stuff like that. And now I get to mash a button. Getting sidetracked is so fun. Ow! I don't like that. That was not nice. Red ring, baby! I thought I wouldn't get that checkpoint. I did. And now I can't get the invincibility. I am very disappointed. I don't know what these do. I wish I could describe them to you, but I don't know what they do. So, yeah. You run on them, and they move up. In opposite of moving up, me! I fell down. Oh, one thing that really bugs me about Sky Sanctuary is coming up, so much so that I have to hold my teeth together like I'm grinding them together. There's an area at the end of the level where you realize suddenly, and I have this in my plays video, colorful birds, where the end of the level has 3 red rings on 3 separate paths, none of which you can cross over to, meaning you have to do the level 3 times in order to get all the red rings, which, for completion, is an absolute nightmare. I will show off a quick way to get to all those paths, because I gotta do all the red rings anyway. So, you'll see that. I'll be miserable while showing you that. Ding! Well, I mean, you'll see the first red ring now, but otherwise, no. No. Okay, so far left red ring is bottom path, I think, because I did as absolutely terrible as I possibly could. I don't like the position of those red rings at all. Collecting red rings is not easy. I don't know, like, because I'm doing this, I mean, I've beaten the game before. No, I don't think I've 100%ed it, because I couldn't get all the X ranks, but, I mean, I don't know if the red rings are for both classic and modern levels. I don't think they are, because there are 2 red rings I missed, which means there's 10 red rings per level, or per zone. Which is just great. So, I'll be on the lookout for them, but I'll show the locations of all of them on the map. Or in the map, I guess, because there's no, top-down map design. Oh man, that would be great if there was. Someone get on that, please. And any artists who might watch, get on that, and I won't pay. That's just mean. I'm so sorry. A lot of, like, the Red Ring collection relies on a lot of backtracking, and also knowing the level. I'm just taking the fastest path I can for now, which is normally what I'll do my first time around on the modern levels, because it's just easier to do that, and getting all the red rings is also important. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, in the entire history of, god dang it. Well, you're gonna see me have numerous attempts to get that red ring, but I'm not giving up yet. Oh yeah, an interesting little thing. This is actually more a point about Sonic Unleashed than Generations. Unleashed is what started the Boost trilogy. In Unleashed, if you drifted, you wouldn't lose Boost. It was, like, because drifting in this game as well actually regens your boost a little bit, but not so much so that you can keep going forever if you just drift left and right nonstop. Unleashed did that. It led to a lot of people just cheating their way through levels. I died. Oops. I'm not bad at Sonic games, I swear. You're bad at Sonic games. It's not me, it's you. I'll try and find all the red rings if I can my first time around. I think there's one down there. I'm probably wrong. I won't look. I know I didn't get all the red rings. Oh, I love this area because the ground crumbles behind you! Okay, so before I died, I said the thing crumbles behind you. I'm going far too fast for that to be noticed, but it does happen, and you can tell by the fact that I died there. I don't think I'll let myself ever hear the end of that. I know it's a bit abrupt, but this has been the first episode of the classic era of Sonic Generations. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video. Ciao! I wish there was a Ciao Garden in this game. That made me very sad.
Maybe you'll unlock one if you 100% the game.
No. Super Sonic Racing, gotta keep your feet up on the ground. Join in, even though you're gonna be singing in front of a computer screen and it's awkward and weird. Join in. Super Sonic Racing. I can't hear the words of the song, so I don't know how to sing it.